Well, inflation in Argentina is reaching sky-high levels and people have had enough. In September, it topped 80% and is forecast to go even higher by year's end. CNN's Rafael Romo reports on the growing frustration in the country.
On the streets of Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina, demonstrators marching once again to tell the world they're fed up. This time it was doctors, nurses, and other healthcare workers saying low wages and a galloping inflation have put them between a rock and a hard place. This is our 8th week of struggle and our 2nd week of an indeterminate strike, this resident says, adding that they're demanding a living wage as well as insurance for unpaid interns. One of the striking doctors showed CNN his pay stub for the month of September, stating a salary in pesos equivalent to just over $760. That's below Argentina's poverty line salary of just over $800 a month for a family of 4 in the capital.
Inflation has eroded the purchasing power of wages for many years already.
This financial analyst says workers have been hit by a double whammy of inflation and low salaries, especially in the last 7 years.
If you look back at 2015, the end of 2015, former workers, the purchasing power of wages is down 20%. And in the case of informal workers, it's almost 40%.
According to government data, the inflation rate rose to 83% in the 12 months through September. Some analysts suggest it may go as high as 100% by the end of the year. Do you agree with this assessment?
Yes, essentially that is our forecast. Our point forecast is 103%.
Hay mucha inflación, pero el consumo no baja.
President Alberto Fernández acknowledges inflation is high, but strangely, he says, consumption hasn't decreased, and neither has industrial production nor gross domestic product. That's little consolation to striking doctors like Marcelo Acuña. He says that inflation has eroded the salary increases they've been able to get over the years. The government of Argentina announced Friday a deal with supermarkets to freeze or tightly control prices for around 1,500 products. But analysts like Blasquez say this new effort to contain inflation will have little impact if Argentina doesn't deal with one of the root problems, resorting to printing pesos to make up for a rising fiscal deficit. Rafael Romo, CNN.